Hey y'all, this is Eliana with Why Not reDesign. Welcome back to my channel. This is the cabinet that I will be working on this week, and I'm gonna show you what I'll do. This petite cabinet was hand built by my customer's husband, who has unfortunately passed away, but she wants to keep it as close to original as possible, so we are going to remove the hardware because I will be replacing it. I am keeping the inside as is, but we will be painting this in white on the outside. Like I said, she wants to leave as many small details as possible as he built it, so it's going to be a quick and easy, or will it be a quick and easy flip for us? Let's see. As normal, I cleaned it, scuff sanded it, and this week I am going to be using a liquid masking that I apply over the edged glass. He etched the glass himself, the builder, and so we want to leave that detail on here. 2 coats of this is going to be more than enough. I was very pleasantly surprised with this cabinet because when I started cleaning it and scuff sanded it, I didn't have very much bleed through, so I was happy to just be able to do 2 coats of primer. I used bin shellac, and was very easy to do because again I didn't have hardly any bleed through. I also used just 2.5 coats of white paint, and the white paint that I used this week is by Dixie Belle. I will leave all of the details in the video detail. Easy peasy. I did top coat this because, you know, with every one of these pieces, it just gives me reassurance. I also added a little bit of mud on the edges of the top because I wanted to make sure that the material that he used on this had a little bit of composite material. Like on this, it is covered by the top, but I wanted to make sure that it was completely covered and it didn't leave any of those little edges that usually composite wood has. So I went ahead and covered it, and this will just give my customer a little bit more flexibility if she ever wants to get rid of that top. I began to remove the plastic. That middle section had plastic on it because I ended up removing the glass, but everything else has the masking tape or the masking liquid masking, if you will, and I will show you how easily this removes when you are done with your painting. If the masking touches any of the edges, it actually acts as a primer, so it's pretty cool. But all you have to do once it's dry and you have done all of your work is literally just kind of scar it with a razor, and then it just peels off. As with every project, I make sure that all of the small details are completed on this. For example, painting the ridge on the top, and then making sure that all of the edges of the doors and at the bottom of the base are completely done, straight, all of those good things. The hardware went back on, and I am actually using my own pieces on these, and I am applying a little bit of gilding wax on top of the details at the bottom. And this is just to kind of, you know, make sure that these are shown a little bit more and they don't blend into the white too much. But she did not want anything that was going to be too much of anything. I love using gilding wax because it gives you so much flexibility to use, and it brings up details in places where you want something to show off, and you can use a lot of it or as little of it as needed. I love applying it with my finger, but you can also use a small brush like a detail brush or a painter's brush and do that. And the gold is amazing because it literally is the closest thing to the gold hardware that is sold. It matches almost in every single case. The cabinet has 3 of this applique, so I am applying it to each of them. But as you can see, it's just a little bit of the detail, is not too much. Something simple with big effect. So that's it. That was everything that was done on this cabinet, just paint and everything. Here's a reminder of what it used to look like, and here's how it looks now. Simple, but definitely a big change for a cabinet that is sentimental to my client, and it will always remind her of her husband, but it goes with the new home that she will be living in now. Guys, thank you so much for being here again this week. Sorry that I didn't post last week. If you haven't seen my post, my Instagram account was removed from me, was deleted. I still don't know what happened. I haven't heard back from anyone. But if you find it in your heart to go and like my Instagram again to help me grow again, it is now at y.not.redesign. And if you haven't subscribed yet, but you like the content that you're seeing here, please make sure that you subscribe, leave me a comment. And again, I appreciate you being here, and I will see you again next week with another redesign. Thanks so much.